Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Right, if this is the first time you've actually seen me, my name's Simon and I'm a full-time eBay reseller. I've managed to make the jump from full-time employment to doing this as my full-time job now. So I really don't take that lightly. It's taken me a lot of hard work, blood, sweat and effort. But I am absolutely so pleased I actually made the jump to doing this. So today I'm going to be getting out sourcing. In some of my previous videos I've been showing you what I've been getting up to in my garden. My eBay store is expanding, so I need more space, and I'm actually going to be doing more in my garden. So I've been trying to get ahead on that one, but I still need to actually concentrate on the eBay business as well. So today I need to get out and get as much stock as I possibly can. So it's going to be charity shops. That's what I'm going to be doing until all the boot sales open up. So certainly around this area, there's not a lot at the moment. There's a couple just starting to open up sporadically, but I think I've seen a few videos over in Essex with some hard standings that seem to be a little bit better. But for me around here, it's still a little bit of a dry season. So I reckon a few more weeks and then we should be back into car boot season. Let's go and see if I can pick some good stuff. I will try and video as much as I possibly can. Right, so I've just in a charity shop just found something that's quite rare actually. I don't see this too often, but let me quickly spin you around so you can see. All right, so we have here a Patagonia. So it's half zip. Looks nice. It is up for 18. So having a look at comps, I think it's probably around about the 50 to 60 marker potentially. So I'm probably going to take a risk on that anyway. Right, that's it. That's me all done in those two charity shops. Spent a bit longer than I was kind of expecting, but it's fine. I actually managed to pick up a couple of items. Got that Patagonia, but also got a brand new with tags Hackett blazer and a pair of shoes as well by Samuel Windsor. So yeah, not too bad. A couple of items. Now I'm going to head to the next town to what I can pick up from there. Right, all parked now, ready to go. So I'm just going to head up onto the high street. I think there's about 7 or 8 shops here. So I'm going to have a look to see what we can find. So definitely trying to concentrate on higher value items. I want to try and keep the the ASP as high as I possibly can. Definitely easier said than done, but I'm going to still try my best to get as many items as I possibly can. Right, now that's all done for that town. Pretty terrible actually. Picked up a couple of items. I'll show you a bit more when I get home. Now the issue that I have with trying to film in charity shops here in the UK, obviously most charity shops are absolutely tiny. So when you've got multiple people in there, it's always difficult to try and film. But the biggest issue, which is how loud they're actually playing the music. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but you go into the charity shops now and they've got the volume up at max. Which, if you know anything about YouTube, they absolutely do not like you actually having music in there. You get a copyright strike. So that's the main reason I haven't actually been videoing in the charity shop. So it's just a bit difficult. But when I get home, I will show you what I've picked up today. Picked up a nice duffel bag, which I'll go into a bit more detail. Hopefully I've actually got that for a good price, but I've definitely paid up for it. So I'll show you when I get back to my house. Right, I've just come to another place. This is actually a animal sanctuary called Foal Farm, and I've been told that they've actually got a charity shop here at the farm as well. So I thought I'd actually give this a go, see what it actually is like. It's definitely a nice setting for it. It's probably the nicest area I've been to go to a charity shop. Yeah, it definitely looks like a working farm. I don't know how far I've actually got to walk up here. Right, well that was like definitely worth it. So I managed to pick up a bag of items, nothing like particularly like special, but pretty cheap. So yeah, I'm really glad I've actually found this place because it's a beautiful setup. They also do have a little coffee shop as well, which might be a little bit deadly for me when it comes to having a little break. So I didn't stop today, but right, so off to next town. Right, so my afternoon changed, like going back home and went through a puddle and hit a massive pothole. So now I am back at Crazy Tyres. I think I'm going to have to like get another couple of tyres. I think the front one needs replacing, and he's just said that this back one potentially needs doing as well. So never ends, does it? Like it's constantly running out. Not easy to actually make it, but very easy to spend it. Right, back again now after having to get a brand new tyre for my car, which is never ideal. 50 quid later, but hey, it is what it is. Right, so again, apologies I didn't get very much footage in the actual charity shops. It is quite difficult to do that, but I want to show you what I picked up. I don't think I really picked very much really good stuff today. It's all like kind of like hopefully like most of it will hit my margins. Not all, some are a little bit lower, but I'm reasonably happy with what I picked up. I think it was like 15 items I got in the end. So let's get into it. So the first one, I think this is quite apt. I'm definitely not a football fan. I don't really know anything about football, but what I do know is that I heard on the news that Liverpool are doing quite well. So I've just found this, so which is a Liverpool jacket. So, and what did I pay for that one? £3.50 for that one. So I think that one should do all right. It's a nice size, not quite vintage, needs to be 20 years of vintage, but not far off. Right, next one we've got, which is another sporting brand. So this is Nike. This is Nike Golf. Look at the actual, like, so that is a nice vintage piece, that one. And that one there cost me £3 on the nice old tag as well. But that's a nice quarter zip. Looks quite nice. £3.50. It's fine. I am trying to pick up a slightly more women's clothing. I don't like know like everything as of yet. I'm still trying, but found this. So this is actually a jumper by Whistles, just on there, and that was £3 for that one. Nice little kind of like logo on the front of it as well. Feels like it's wool. So another women's one, which is a full zip fleece jacket. Right, I'll show you the tag. Right, so this is by Mountain Hardware. Oh, sorry, there we go. Mountain Hardware is a fairly small size, extra small women's, but full jacket. It's got the logo on the front as well, and paid £2 for that one. Just there. Right, we've got another women's blazer. Picked this up. Right, so it's by Paul Costello. Let me go back, show you, just on there. So single button, and this was £3 as well for this one. But the reason I actually picked this up is actually what it's made of. So this is 100% linen, and I'm trying to like be conscious about coming up for the changing of the season. So I want something that's going to be a little bit more kind of like more summery. So hopefully linen will be like have a good resurgence again. Right, now we've got a men's kind of football. It's actually very small, actually. How small is it? It's a Thermofit Nike running, size small. But good, really good condition, full zip jacket. So little puffer on it as well. What did I pay? These were £2.50 for that one. So the next two were like £2.50 each. This one was probably not really the best like I'm gonna pick up. a little Rohan like polo shirt. It's a size small on there as well, and it looks very small, more than like it's actually a women's small. So with the Rohan, you do actually get on here, it will tell you what the actual type is, and so this is a shoreline polo. Mate, that's potentially like a bit of a fail. Good brand, but I think the size might let it down a little bit. Right, then we went into a shop that actually was on half price, so everything was half, kind of 50% off. So picked up these, just a fairly standard pair of Dickies cargo trousers. So Dickies just there. They were £5.50, so I actually only paid like 50% of that, so £2.75 I think they cost me. So okay, nothing like kind of like amazing, but again, in the same shop, 50% off. Nice little Paul Smith. So Paul Smith jeans, short sleeve, summer shirt. As I say, like trying to like concentrate on getting things that are going to be like kind of like suitable for summertime, because like the majority of my store is geared up for autumn and winter. So heavy knits, jumpers, fleeces, I've got lots of those. Don't have a huge amount of like items that are going to be like more ideal for the summertime, but that's why I need to try and concentrate on getting some good stuff. Right, next one. Again, this one, Polo Ralph Lauren, was £5, so it went down to £2.50. Right, the condition of this is not brilliant. So the collar is definitely showing some like sign of wear, as you can see, like kind of just on that bit where it folds over. But this is actually a very strong. If you ever see this, like Polo Ralph Lauren with the country name on there, these like can do very, very well. So the sell through on these ones are pretty incredible actually. And was £5 down to £2.50. Even with that condition on the collar, I still think that should do like pretty well actually. I'll put some comps up so you can actually see that. So yeah, nice to see that for £2.50. Right, then we've got another women's jumper, kind of a grey leopard print. Paid, what did I pay for this one? £6, a little bit up on this one. So this is by Scamp and Dude. So I am trying to listen. Michelle resells, has given me a little bit of some advice on some of these brands. I'm trying to remember. I'm definitely not finding it easy, like kind of like looking at women's, but we try, don't we? Right, next one, which is a nice one. Definitely paid up for this one. So this is a blazer, and again, it's more of a summer blazer. A nice kind of a blue, kind of like baby blue, this one. And this is by Hackett. So yeah, this is a really nice. So Hackett London. It's even got the big bit on there. Right, so this was £15, as I say. Like it's like kind of like quite a chunk of money, but it is new with tags as well. So that's like the main reason why I decided to actually pick this one up. Good quality anyway, but hopefully that should return me a good amount of money, that one. But then I think I did like kind of show this in the video earlier. This was the Patagonia half zip. So it's quite a thick one, this one as well. So I've literally just sold like a thin version of this one. I think it went for 40, like literally like a couple of days ago, I think it was. So yeah, hopefully, what did I pay for this one? Definitely paid up for that one. £18. That may be like kind of really stretching it. Ideally, it needs to be like 50 to 60 comfortably, but it might not be. It might still be like under the 40, 45 mark, but I'll double check comps on there as well. All right, then we've got another like women's shirt, a couple more women's bits here. So this is a nice safari shirt, and what did I pay? £4 for this one. And this is by Mountain Hardware again. Another nice brand. I like this hiking brand. It's a women's size UK 10. And this one here, you can actually like fold up the sleeves as well. Nice lightweight. I don't think it's like kind of insect repellent, but I will double check on that one. Sometimes they like kind of like make it a little bit more expensive. Nice little kind of embroidered bit on there as well. So that's that. And then a really standard kind of like selling price, fat face, and the type of knit this is, it's the macaroni knit. It's a women's size 12. What did I pay for this one? I think 5 for this one. Yeah, 5. So that's all the clothing, and a couple of other bits. First one, which is a pair of like shoes. I liked the kind of the look of these ones. I've like definitely paid up for these ones as well, but I thought they were in really good condition. These are by Samuel Windsor. Right, so Samuel Windsor, just like that. Nice leather soles on it, but really super good condition. No real kind of wear to them. Not going to fit me, but right. So paid, like definitely paid up for these. Paid 12. Though ones that might be a little bit over the top on that one, but even those weren't the most expensive. Like there's one other thing that I actually like spent even more money on, which is a duffel bag. So this is actually like a big heavy duty like bag. If I can bring it up. Right, look at the size of this thing. Absolutely ginormous. Must be 100 plus like litres of storage. It looks in brand new condition. It's definitely not because it doesn't have the tags, but it looks like in perfect condition. So this was 20, okay, which is a lot of money I think for a bag, for a duffel bag, but it's to do with the brand, and the clothing of this does really well. Right, but this is by, if you can see that, not sure. Right, so this is by 5.11 Tactical. So these are like a really good brand when it comes to like military stuff. Even on the top, it's got a nice kind of like logo just on there as well. But like super thing. Put £20 for that. I would hopefully like get 60 to 80. If it had the wheels on it on the bottom, it would probably be close to the 100, 150 mark, but 80 to 100, like I'll be more than happy with that. Right, so that's it for the video. Hopefully that's been enjoyable. Hopefully you've actually learned maybe a couple of brands, but until the next one, I really appreciate you sticking by, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.